What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about Hogwarts Legacy, what's going on with the game, talk about these final couple months, reflect back kind of on this year, almost like a year in review, but specifically for Hogwarts, and also looking ahead. First thing I want to do, and this is a pretty special because I've done these videos kind of for other games, but this one kind of gets its own special treatment. I want to thank you. I mean, for the love of God, this year has been insane. It really has, especially, and for the purposes of this video, looking directly at Hogwarts Legacy. It's been a year. It's been a freaking year. So, I mean, what did we have? We had the gigantic state of play, something that I think we could have only have dreamt of, right? And we had that happen. I actually went to an indoor water park with my family almost as like a celebration thing the day after, just to kind of give myself a little break. I love water parks. I love water. You guys know that by now. But we had the huge state of play. That was gigantic. We also had this game's delay. The game was supposed to, I mean, look at the calendar, all right? The game was supposed to be out by now. We should have played it. I'm going to, and I will always do this, and I will die, I guess, with this, unless Chandler wants to correct me. I believe this game was supposed to come out. I think December 6th was the day that we kind of theorized. I 1,000% believe that was the day that this game was supposed to come out. You can never change my mind on that. And, you know, that's just another thing that happened this year, right? But I mean, my God, collaborations and meeting a bunch of people. I mean, before this year, did I talk to half of the people that we've had on the channel in terms of live streams? I don't think so. Retro was the first one that I had reached out to, and we did collab videos. I think like a year plus ago. We didn't even record it together. I gave him a clip. He gave me a clip. We did something on my channel. Like it's nuts what's happened this year from, you know, the creator side of things, right? Meeting everybody and doing these gigantic, you know, collab things and having Troy on the channel multiple times. I don't remember if both those happened this year or maybe one happened last year. Then also the game itself getting ever so close, but then also delaying it and then seeing it multiple times, having these gameplay showcases. Like, we're here. It's almost like teary-eyed where I can't believe that we're actually at this point. And I think it's going to hit everybody a little bit different. Everybody kind of has their own personal journey that they've had of when did you step into the Hogwarts Legacy, like bandwagon. I've said it before, and, you know, again, kind of a reflection-like video like this, I think it's okay for me to say, like, covering it 4+ years ago, and I wanted to do something special on the day that I covered it 4 years ago. I missed that day, so this can kind of be that video, like, 4 years. 4 years, and for 2 years, covering it when people would routinely on comments of the videos say that you're crazy because the game's not real. Not everybody, but you always get those comments every single time. And I don't resent those people at all. I actually think that's kind of funny, and I look back very fondly at those things. It's nuts. It's nuts to follow a game, at least from selfishly, my video right now, so I'll tell a story, you know, covering it when it's just a belief that it's not even confirmed. People just believe it's real because of leaks, obviously. But taking that, going for years and asking the question, where is this gosh darn game? And then it finally reveals itself in September of 2020. And then the last couple of years that we've had, and it's only gotten bigger. Like the train to Hogwarts, not that train, but the other one, this fictional one, is really started to grow and become something. And again, I think I really moved off my initial point of thanking you guys. I'm pretty sure thanking you guys led me to the last 5 minutes, but thank you. I mean, it's been spectacular. The support you guys have given me. It's no secret, like, the Hogwarts Legacy stuff does the best, probably, of all the stuff on my channel. I think the other stuff has potential, and sometimes it does outperform Hogwarts, but it depends on the situation, depends on the day, depends on the thing. But, you know, it's been such a ride, and I have you guys to thank. I mean, we did this together. You know, I was just somebody talking to a mic. I don't think I even did any camera stuff back 4 years ago, just talking about this Harry Potter open world RPG game, and then it became this, and a lot of people joined in, and we've made it a thing, and so thank you. I don't really know what to say there. Thank you so much for being a part of it. And, like, also, now to kind of just take a deep breath and realize we are 2 months away. We're not even 2 months away. We're like a month and a half away, and depending on when you guys see this video, and not even that. You know, I've said this before, but of course, this being also a looking to the future, let's kind of go through the next little while. I mean, we're there. The game comes out February 10th, so February 7th is the 3-day early access. You imagine critics get it, /influencers / whoever. gets it, February 7th, maybe about a week or so. Some companies give the games to people, like 10 days before, sometimes 2 weeks, sometimes 5 days before. It depends on the studio and the game. So late January, you imagine the game is in people's hands. Like, legitimately, people are freaking playing this game. Now, before that happens, the game goes gold. And in fact, right, Chandler already announced the game has gone gold. So we've reached that point where it's like, this thing is stamped and it's ready for action. And now they're literally just waiting to get it out. We've talked about this in like these creator live streams that I've done, where do you do a third showcase or is it over? I mean, Chandler kind of makes it seem like there's more, but also maybe they're done here. I think a lot of people would just settle. I think like right here is probably good for a lot of people. Obviously, there's only room for one more in January, and then the game is out. So it's nuts to think that, and I said this, I really, on the creator live stream, I said almost the same thing. In 2 months, looking at your calendar, whatever day you're on, in 2 months, not only will the game be out, but like people have beaten, a lot of people, I think, maybe not most, but a lot of people will have beaten this game. A game that is gigantic, a game that so many people are looking forward to, a lot of casual people that don't care about gaming, but they read the books or they saw the movies and they got the cheapest, console or platform thing out there and they're playing it. Like, there's so many people that are going to enjoy it. And it's what I said in the creator live stream. Like, I truly do believe this is an incredible, incredible group. I've had the honor and privilege to not sound so cliche and stupid, but, I've covered so many games. I've seen so many games in that leaking phase to when the game is announced to when the game is released. Sometimes it's not the leaking phase. Sometimes I'll just cover it from when it's announced to when the game comes out. Like, it's really cool to see these things play out in real time. And again, like, not to shy away from it, like, Hogwarts is the biggest one. I think that's pretty easy to say, right, of any of the things I've done, at least also in terms of how much I've participated in. I actually think of maybe magnitude, like when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, it was just a seismic shock that maybe could never be replicated, even though the game was but Hogwarts Legacy is going to be something special. It will, and I've said this before, whether the game is good or whether it's bad or whether I have issues with it or whatever, you can never take away quite a few things. The excitement, this phase, the fandom, the care to some degree in some aspects that, like, if the game's awful, you can still never take away some of the care that the team did with the game, right? I guess, and that's no matter what. That's if the game is like the worst possible thing it could be. At best, then, my God, I mean, you have them to thank as well, right? As well as us, and I've always said that I've never shied away from that. They can't do this without us. These people online that call people some really terrible names for supporting the game, they win unless we, not even unless we support it, but unless we're present. If we're not present, they won. So we really deserve a thanks to ourselves. I'm not demanding some sort of thank you speech from them, but I do think we all owe ourselves, like, pat yourself on the back. Like, we're doing this, and we've carried it, and now we're here, and it's pretty nuts that we're going to be able to play it very, very soon. So we'll talk about kind of my future plans for Hogwarts as it gets a lot closer. Like, once we're within maybe 2 or 3 weeks of the game coming out, I'll talk about kind of what I'm planning to do when it releases, video type things that you'll see, live streams, different events and stuff. And then once the game is over, we need to have another talk, most likely, right? And hopefully, I mean, pray to whatever God you have or whatever you want to do. I really do hope that there's more, Wizarding World games that's coming. I really, really hope so. And I think so. I think if they're waiting on anything, it's for this game to make, hundreds of millions of dollars, which it will in the first day. So hopefully, if they're not already working on other Wizarding World games, the sales of this will kick them in the butt and say, all right, time to start. And then at worst, the only thing we would get is DLC or like a sequel and nothing else, even though I think we'll get both. So there's a lot. This is not, I just recorded something like this for Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights is a goodbye. I'm saying goodbye to Gotham Knights. And there's a lot of games that came out this year, whether they're franchise kind of games or not, that you say bye to. Like, see ya, like, that was fun, and it's not going to happen again for either a very long time or it won't happen again in general. At least for the Wizarding World, again, I pray that that's not going to happen, that we're going to get this game, and this is not an end. There will be no end after Hogwarts Legacy. There'll be other things that come with it. Of course, from me, I'll be covering every game under the sun, but just in the Wizarding World as well, I'd like to always have like a Wizarding World game in rotation, whether it be from the fandom side of me or talking to you guys or talking to the friends that I've made in all these different collaborations, or of course the business of Podcast Now. It certainly likes Hogwarts Legacy stuff or Wizarding World stuff. So, selfishly, for a lot of different reasons, I want, future Wizarding World games, and I do hope we get it. But we'll talk about that some other time. Let's not take away from Hogwarts Legacy. Thank you guys for 4 years. Thank you guys for this year, because this was the biggest year, and we did the coolest and biggest things in this year. We're also the closest we've ever been to Hogwarts Legacy, so thank you. Truly, thank you all so much for watching, for supporting. It's not necessarily my normal goodbye in these videos, but thank you all for the support, and I'll see you all on the next one.